Hey guys! Today's video is nice and short. The last vibrato video that I did was for beginners, and this one is for the intermediate players. And then in a couple weeks I'll post one for the advanced players. As an intermediate player, you've probably noticed how hard it is to make the vibrato continue through note changes. And you'll probably see a lot of players play like this. But what we want is a continuous vibrato through your note changes. And the best way to practice this is just through scales. So there's no stopping at all. One of the best exercises for doing this, other than just practicing with your scales, is what I'm about to show you. It really helps not only keep your vibrato continuous through note changes, but bow changes. It is so key. So if you practice this every day, you'll notice that your vibrato becomes much more smooth and more consistent. And the other good thing about this exercise is that you can develop different speeds of vibrato, because if you noticed, a lot of beginner players only play at one speed. Even intermediate players, they play at one speed of vibrato when there is a whole color palette, a whole range of vibrato speeds that you can use. So this exercise really just lets you master and gives you control over what exactly you're doing at what speed and with whatever bow changes or note changes happen to occur in that passage. So first what we do is put finger 1 on your D string in 4th position, so play open A, match it. What we do, we start in the middle of your bow, and we're going to start out with 2 wobbles. I don't know the technical term for them, so we'll just go with wobbles. So 2 wobbles per half bow. So if we start right here, and I'm going to play a little bit above the fingerboard so that you can see. I probably should have more thoroughly thought out my camera placement, but okay, so we're going to start right there. And we're going to start with 2 wobbles per half bow. So pull down bow first. 1, 2. Now change your bow, but keep your vibrato going. 1, 2. Now you're back in the middle of the bow, and you're going to change notes. So 1, 2, and then pull down bow. 1, 2. Stop. Change finger. Change bow. Change finger. Change bow. Like that. And I would suggest setting the metronome to about 60 beats per minute. That usually works best. Since I was demonstrating, I stopped while playing, but what you want is eventually a continuous thing like this. So 1, 2, change. Once you've mastered the 2 wobbles per half bow, then you can move it up to 4. Sometimes people do 3. I find it a little bit tricky for beginner and intermediate students for them to feel the pulse. So we'll just go straight to 4 beats. So 4 wobbles per half bow. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Good to transition smoothly from 2 wobbles per half bow to 4 wobbles. And so, let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I'm going faster than you should do. And transition here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. After you mastered that, I would suggest doing 6 wobbles per half bow and then 8 wobbles per half bow. I was not following a specific tempo when I demonstrated, but the best thing that you could probably do is to take a metronome and set it on 60 beats per minute and then play along with that. This is probably one of the best exercises that I could possibly give you all for vibrato. It has helped me so much. I think I've done this exercise every day since I was 12 or 13. And it has expanded my musicianship so much. You can be so much more expressive when you have that huge range of vibrato speed to pull from and the ability to just make it continuous and smooth. It adds so much more to the momentum of your playing and to the phrasing and the overall musicality of it. So I hope that you guys learned a lot from this. Practice it every day. I guarantee that it will help you so very much. Also, I wanted to give a shout out to Jamie, who was inspired by these videos, among I think some by Lindsay Sterling and the piano guys. He's been inspired to learn the violin. So yay! Awesome! That makes me so happy, and that is the whole reason why I'm doing this, because I want you guys to be motivated to try something new and hope that I can help along the way. Along the same line, please comment, send questions, messages. I am on so many social media platforms. Honestly, I truly believe that we have too many of those nowadays, but Twitter, Facebook, YouTube comments, Instagram, I'm on Instagram, so wherever, just feel free to ask me questions. I am always happy to help.